What's up, guys? Mateo here, coming to you from, well, my house. You guys might know what's up because Thanksgiving break is finally here, but you might be watching this during school hours. So sad. Anyway, I'm here to cover the Thanksgiving listen interview, where you ask questions to family and friends about what they love and enjoy about Thanksgiving. And mine is just around the corner, so stick around. All right, here with interview number 1. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Absolutely. So my name is Elizabeth Gomez and I'm Mateo's mom.
All right, and you already know me, so let's dive into the questions. What do you find important or special about Thanksgiving?
Since I didn't grow up with Thanksgiving as a holiday, I learned it here in America. And I think it's a really cool tradition just to stop everything and be thankful for the things that we have or the things that we been able to do.
Yeah. Do you have any memories about celebrating Thanksgiving, like early ones?
Well, the earliest one I have are from 10 years ago, which is when we moved to America as a family. And I remember the first one because a friend that we just met invited us to their Thanksgiving party. And everybody was so welcoming and so nice. They made us feel like we were family as well. So that's a very fun memory that I have about that first Thanksgiving.
Yeah. What is your favorite food or meal to eat during Thanksgiving?
The cranberry sauce. I love the cranberry sauce. I think I can put it on top of everything.
Do you have a specific reason why you like it?
Because I think the reason why I like it is because, first of all, we do not have cranberries back home. So cranberries is a very north fruit, if you will. I'm more used to tropical fruits, which are the ones that I grew up with. So it's sweet, but at the same time it's savory, and at the same time it's a little bit citric. So I do like cranberry.
Do you have a favorite type of pie?
Not really, but I will say apple pie. If I have to choose, it will be apple pie. Even though it's not very Christmassy.
Yeah, I'm not a pie person at all. I'd rather eat just.
Do you have a favorite pie?
Well, I eat chocolate pie. If I had to, I'd probably just go with the cake.
There you go.
Who do you normally spend Thanksgiving with?
Family, and friends that are like family. So my husband, my son, and sometimes my brother and sister-in-law and my nieces and my mother-in-law. But some other times it's with really, really good friends that are like family to us.
What are some things that you are grateful for this year?
Oh, I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful because we had health. Throughout this year, we have been healthy. All of us have been healthy. I'm grateful because I got a new job this year. It's going really, really well, so I'm thankful for that.
If you could, would you spend your entire life eating your favorite food?
No, I think even though I love seafood, if I eat that every day, I lose their magic, I think.
Yeah. It'll stop being your favorite.
Yeah, exactly. It will be like regular food all the time, yeah.
If you could create a new Thanksgiving tradition, what would it be?
A new Thanksgiving tradition. Traveling, because I like to travel a lot. So, yeah, it would be that one.
Do you love Black Friday? Are you the type of person who just like rushes into the stores to look for everything, or are you more of an online shopper?
No, I'm definitely more of an online shopper, but I'm very selective of the things that I get on Black Friday because sometimes you can get really, really good deals, but sometimes it's just fake things. So no, I don't go to stores unless I really have to for a particular reason on Black Friday.
Yeah. What is something that has changed about Thanksgiving over the years? Maybe like for you personally.
For me personally, not much really. Because we've been celebrating Thanksgiving for 10 years only. So it's basically the traditional dinner. Probably what changed the most is the people that we share with, if it changes really, which actually it does not.
Yeah. Who are you spending this Thanksgiving with?
My husband, my son, and friends that are like family.
Okay, so now it's fun fact time. The topic? Well, Thanksgiving. So, did you know that Canada also celebrates Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving in Canada is similar to the American version, but it takes place earlier in the year. The holiday marks the harvest, and it is time for Canadians to give thanks for the bounty of the land. Canadians celebrate with family gatherings, big meals, and outdoor activities. Traditional foods often include turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce, and pumpkin pie, but some regions feature different regional dishes. Canadians also use the long weekend as an opportunity to enjoy the outdoors and spend time with family and friends, often taking part in autumn activities like hiking or apple picking.
Oh, that's interesting. The apple picking should be fun.
And your favorite, cranberries, are a key part of Thanksgiving meals, with Americans consuming more than 280 million pounds of cranberries during the holiday season. It's believed that the Native Americans introduced the Pilgrims to cranberries, which they used in cooking and medicine.
Oh yeah, it's really good. I can see that playing out.
Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you today.
Absolutely. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, this has been
Elizabeth Gomez, Mateo's mom. Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. Alright, I'm here with
Daniel, Bracho, Mateo's dad.
to interview them about what they enjoy about Thanksgiving. Alright, so let's get started. What do you find important or special about Thanksgiving?
The fact of giving thanks is stopping and reflecting on the things that you have, the people that is around you, and the experiences that you have had, and then celebrating those little things. That helps you be joyful, and also it makes you humble, reminding that everything that you have and all the people that you have had are blessings that have been brought to your life, and that is amazing. That helps you move on with a better attitude.
Yeah. Do you have any early memories of celebrating Thanksgiving?
Well, not really like early, because I'm from Venezuela. In Venezuela, we don't have Thanksgiving celebration. But 10 years ago, when we moved here to the States, we started to participate in these celebrations. And the very first week that we had, the very first Thanksgiving week that we were here in the States, it was pretty fun because we were invited to so many Thanksgiving dinners during the entire week. So at the end of the week, I was like, oh, I can't eat no more. And it was fantastic celebration.
Well, speaking of foods, what is your favorite food or meal to eat during Thanksgiving?
Man, there are so many good things about the Thanksgiving dinner and Thanksgiving food. On the sweet side, my favorite is the pecan pie, depending especially who makes it. And on the other hand, I really like to eat the turkey. It's pretty cool. Stuffing, not my favorite, but those are the two. Great.
What do you do with your Thanksgiving leftovers? Do you eat it all week or do you move on to something else?
I try to eat it all week so that so it doesn't get wasted. But if it is too much, it's like again. But I try to eat it like early, fast.
So, who do you normally spend Thanksgiving with?
Usually my closest family, you, my wife, and then it might be our closest relatives, my sister, my brother-in-law, nieces, and nowadays my mom, who lives close by. And if it's not with them, then it's with very, very close friends. Usually the same group of friends with which we spent our first Thanksgiving week or Thanksgiving dinner on our very first Thanksgiving day back then, 10 years ago.
What are some things that you are grateful for this year?
Wow, so many things to be grateful for. First of all, my family. I'm super grateful for you and your mom, our house and our home. But I'm also grateful for different moments this year and different accomplishments, but mostly because we went through a difficult time at the end of the year, and God helped us to go through it as a family and overcome issues. Also, there is a very, very important achievement that we had as a family during this year, and I'm very grateful for that. Many other things to say, but it will take me many interviews to just say those things that I'm grateful for.
Yeah. If you could invite any historical figure to your Thanksgiving dinner, who would it be and why?
That's a great question. I would invite first. I would invite Jesus. But besides Jesus, I would invite. I think I would like to know more about George Washington and the founders of the U.S. I've been recently taking a look through the Constitution of the United States of America, and it's been a very interesting process of learning new things about that. And since the founding fathers were involved in that, it would be nice to share with them and know about the things that they would be grateful for.
Yeah. Okay, so do you love Black Friday?
You know, I am not a shopping person. I am not a shopper. And so, to be honest, this is about Black Friday. But my wife, who is very good at buying stuff and sizing good offers, she has gotten over the years great deals, not only for her but for us as a family. So I'm grateful for Black Friday and my wife, who is very good at taking advantage of it. But me personally, I don't buy stuff.
Yeah, I'll just take what I can get. Thank you, Mom. Okay, so what is something that has changed about Thanksgiving over the years, like your celebration?
I'm trying to eat less in Thanksgiving. I'm more conscious about how much food do I eat during Thanksgiving. So I try to hold on to it because it can get really out of control if I'm not careful. What other thing has changed? I've been more aware of how important it is to give thanks, and as a matter of fact, it's been the thankfulness in itself has been expanding from just Thanksgiving Thursday into more like the week and even beyond that, and reflecting on Thanksgiving way before the actual day of Thanksgiving dinner comes. So that has been a good change, if you will.
Who are you spending Thanksgiving with this year?
This year we were spending Thanksgiving with the family that hosted us for the very first time 10 years ago. This particular year I wanted to spend time with them. And there are also members of their family that we haven't seen in a while that I would like to share with. And I really enjoyed, and it's very meaningful for us, being if I'm not wrong, this is our 10th year. So this is our 10th Thanksgiving year, and I think it's very meaningful that we take a time and go back and sit with them at their house, pretty much like the first time.
Okay, are there any family disagreements at the table? I can't recall any. Do you?
During Thanksgiving?
Well, yeah, and in general as well.
Wow. Not really. Not that I remember. I think when we focus on Thanksgiving, we tend to be on agreement. I think that it's a very positive mindset, and we are focused on things that unite us, which are the things that we have lived by, or the circumstances that we experienced over the years. So I don't recall really any disagreement. Of course, there are many disagreements over the days, over the weeks, and the year in itself, but not that I can recall.
Right. I remember the one from last year Thanksgiving dinner where you like planned all these fun games. And stuff.
Oh
That was
yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, that's a tradition that I would like to implement every year, like play something over Thanksgiving.
Yeah. All right, it's fun fact time. The topic, well, Thanksgiving. In 1960, the average Thanksgiving turkey weighed about 12 pounds. But today, most people buy turkeys weighing around 16 pounds, and some go much larger. The U.S. alone consumes about 46 million turkeys every Thanksgiving.
Oh man, we're turkeys.
Yes.
Well, thankfully the president always pardons.
Oh yeah.
One turkey. This year he pardons too.
Really?
Yes.
I'm gonna talk about that in another interview as well.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Although Thanksgiving is now celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, it wasn't always set on that specific day. In
1939.
President Franklin D. Roosevelt moved Thanksgiving up 1 week to the third Thursday of November in an attempt to extend the holiday shopping season and boost the economy. This change was controversial and led to confusion, so in 1941, Congress officially declared Thanksgiving to be on the fourth Thursday of November, where it remains today.
Wow.
Well, thank you so much for letting me interview
You're
you.
very welcome. Thanks to you. This is a privilege.
This has been
Daniel Bracho, Mateo Zach.
Alright, I'm here with interview number 3. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah. Hello, my name is Samuel Hernandez. I'm from Venezuela. I've been here in the United States by the last 9 years.
And you guys already know me, so let's head into the questions. What do you find important or special about Thanksgiving?
Well, my country we don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so when we came here and we introduced to this United States tradition, we love it. It's a time that we can take as a family, think about the last year and what God did in our life. So we love it. Obviously, we love it.
Yeah. Do you have any early memories of celebrating Thanksgiving? What's your earliest?
Well, one of the most special memories is that we passed time with friends and family. Last year, also after food, we played some games. We enjoyed the time together.
Yeah. What is your favorite meal or food to eat during Thanksgiving?
Well, I love the cornbread, but especially the cornbread that one of our friends made. She did an amazing.
Okay. Who is the person in your life that you are most grateful for and why?
Well, God, but technically God is God. So talking about the people around me, my wife, that is so special for me. I feel like she balanced my life, so I'm so glad.
Who do you normally spend Thanksgiving with?
Obviously the family. Sometimes with you, my cousin, my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. Also with some friends that are from Spain. We normally pass time with them. So, obviously people from the church.
What are some things that you're most grateful for this year?
Well, this year we are taking it easy, to be honestly, at home. just chilling, putting the Christmas decoration at home. So taking some time with the family.
Do you prefer a more quiet and not crowded Thanksgiving, or like a big dinner and a big gathering?
Big dinner and a big gathering.
Why?
I feel like I'm a social person, so I need to be around other people. So.
I'm such a mix because like when I meet new people, I'm super introverted.
Mhm.
But then like when I get to know them, I become super extroverted, and I'm like I talk way too much. Are there any family disagreements that you have at the dinner table?
Like
Like if you're like talking and there's just like a clash of opinion, like sometimes.
Well, actually, talking about the hardcore of the family, no. Still, we normally think the same about all the topics, but sometimes it's more like everyone is adding something. No, it's not about disagree. It's more having something, bringing some topics to the table and all that opinions, but no like a disagree.
Do you love Black Friday? Are you the type who like rushes to the stores to get the deals, or more of an online shopper?
Well, I'm more an online shopping person. Yeah, but I love it. To be honest, I reserve a couple purchases for this time.
What is something that has changed about your Thanksgiving celebration over the years?
We still tradition. Yeah, not too much change.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Who are you spending this Thanksgiving with?
Well, the family. Also with my the friends that are from Spain. We're spending some time with them. Also with the group from the church.
Well, now it's fun fact time. The topic, well, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Let's
do it.
Although we consider Thanksgiving as an annual tradition today, the Pilgrims didn't declare it as a regular holiday. In fact, Thanksgiving wasn't celebrated again at Plymouth Colony until
1623,
and it wasn't until President Abraham Lincoln in
1863.
that Thanksgiving became a national holiday.
Wow.
The famous Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade in New York City was first held in 1924, but it was originally a Christmas parade. Employees at Macy's, many of whom were first-generation immigrants, wanted to celebrate their American holiday traditions by showcasing large balloons, floats, and animals from the Central Park Zoo. The parade's enormous success led to it becoming associated with Thanksgiving instead of Christmas. Well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. This has been...
Oh, thank you to you.
Alright, I'm here with...
Bracho.
To interview them about what they enjoy about Thanksgiving. So let's get started. What do you find important or special about Thanksgiving?
Being with family and friends and take a time to talk about what we are thinking for.
Do you have any early memories about celebrating Thanksgiving?
Well, the first Thanksgiving we celebrate was here like 7 years ago, I think so, when after Christmas had with us.
What is your favorite food or meal to eat during Thanksgiving?
Turkey and mashed potatoes, yeah.
Who do you normally spend Thanksgiving with?
Family and friends from church.
What are some things that you are most grateful for this year?
Well, Andrea is now with us, our new baby, and that we have our family together, and that we have our immigration process okay. It's a good news, and I'm thankful for that.
Do you remember something funny that has ever happened at a Thanksgiving meal?
No? I think so.
Is there a Thanksgiving dish that you've always wanted to try, but you haven't had the chance to try it yet?
Are you talking about food or something
Yeah,
about Thanksgiving?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, this year I want to try to see, I hope, the Macy's parade. I never saw that before then. I want to try this year.
I remember I don't think we've ever watched it on the news or anything like that because it's just something casual that we don't really pay attention to. Do you love Black Friday? Do you go straight to the shops or?
Yeah, I like shopping, man. I want to, yeah, Black Friday is the best.
What's the go-to thing that you'll shop for?
Things, toys for Christmas or stuff for Christmas, and it's a good time to buy stuff with better prices.
Who are you spending this Thanksgiving with?
With friends from church and family.
Well, now it's fun fact time, and it's gonna be about Thanksgiving like before. Okay, every year since 1947, the President of the United States has pardoned a turkey, saving it from being eaten for Thanksgiving dinner. The turkey is then sent to live out the rest of its days on a farm. This tradition became more widely publicized in the 1980s when President George Bush officially made it a public event. And while turkey is the star of Thanksgiving in the US, it's not necessarily the most popular holiday meal globally. In other countries that celebrate Thanksgiving, like Canada, the United Kingdom, and Australia, Thanksgiving might be celebrated with roast beef, chicken, ham, or other dishes. In fact, Canada, where Thanksgiving is celebrated on the second Monday in October, turkey is also common. Ham and roast beef are often served alongside. It's been Mateo
Diane,
and these were my interviews for the Great Thanksgiving Listen of 2024, sponsored by the AR, PVS, and Library of Congress Story.